Okay, everybody. So let's get you understanding how to add a trend line to our scatter plot. So here's my Sean's Bend Kawaii food prices analysis. And actually, you know what? Let me teach you a couple other things while we're in here. I mentioned in class a couple times. It's kind of annoying how Excel puts the vertical axis label vertically like this. Like you have to turn your head to read it. So let's figure out if you right click on it and then go to Format Axis Title. All right, and then you wander over here. You can go to Text Options, and then this little box right here, and this is how you can actually change how the vertical alignment is in the text direction. I'm going to change the text direction to horizontal, and then it's a little bit easier to read, I think. I'm actually going to pull a graph and make it a little bit wider too. So now at least you don't have to crane your neck to read it. Also, you can increase the font if you want to on anything by just clicking on it and then going up here to the Home tab. You can make the axes bigger, I guess, if you want. There's all kinds of things you can do. Right-clicking on any plot always gives you a format, and then you can format, like I said, almost anything. The axis, you can format the axis, lots of things. I saw a lot of you messing around in class with that. So one other thing you can do too, not necessarily going to be helpful here. When you have a scatter plot like this, you have a bunch of points, but you don't know which point is what. Like that right there is the series point 75 cents, $1.89. And that's great. I mean, that's exactly what it should be. But it doesn't, we don't know what food product that is. So if you want to actually have the names of the food products be on the scatter plot, you can right click on them and go to add data labels. And then, so that's again not very helpful, because what it shows us is it shows us the Kawaii prices of the data points. So then you can right click on them again and then format the data labels. And then you can actually select the values that are in the sheet. Now I'm going to hit OK, and you're probably not going to like it very much. I'm also going to uncheck the Y value in the leader lines. Okay, so now what you see, which is an absolute headache, is you see what each point is. So you see this is Pete's Coffee up here, that's PBR, that's Coca-Cola, blah, blah, blah. It gets terrible down here, obviously, because it's just a mess. But I have made scatter plots in the past where that is helpful to have, to be able to see what each point represents. I'm going to go ahead and take them off because, like I said, they are a headache looking at them like that, and we're going to simply focus on the scatter plot itself with the points. Okay, so the real point of this was to get you to add a trend line, and it's actually much simpler than everything I just showed you. You just go up to your chart, click on it, the little green cross comes up. If you have a different kind of computer, you might not get this cross. You may have to go up here to Format for chart tools or something along those lines. You can always email me and I can help you with that. And then we're going to add a trend line. And when you do that, there it is. It's right there. There's what we call the best fit line. More on that later in the quiz. Now, again, you can format that line too. It's a dotted line. It starts at the first data point to the left and it goes to the last data point on the right. And I'm going to give you a hint. It misses the points the least. And again, we'll come back to what that means later. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to format it, because what I want to have you do is I want you to display the equation of that line, which is the choice down here. And there it is right there. And I'm actually going to make that up here a little bit larger, and I'm going to make it, maybe I'll make it bold too. Okay, there we go. Now, the formatting is in money. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Those are monies. I don't think there's an easy way to change the format of that to dollars. I could probably right click in it and figure it out, but it's fine. It doesn't matter as long as we know that's $1 and about 19 cents times X plus about 73 cents. That's all. That's all I need you to do for this so far, and then we'll chat through with the rest of the quiz. Okay, so good luck with question 2 and beyond.